Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Marked in Time. I'm Mark Franken, and this is, I believe, episode 6. Yeah, I believe it's episode 6 of, or maybe we should just say, welcome to another episode of Treasures Found in a Bag of Watches. I think I'm kind of losing count here. Anyways, I do apologize. This is a video after 2 weeks. My watch buyer has been busy. He's been, I think, pretty much everywhere around Nova Scotia. Hasn't found a bag of watches to save his life until just last week. And I have been in Newfoundland for a week. So I've been down there. So I haven't had a chance to post any videos. So here we are again. But I did go out a couple of days ago and searched myself. And right here in Bridgewater, which I live very close to in Nova Scotia, I found a bag of watches. Here we go, $9.99. They are apparently broken, and I'll see how badly the damage is and see what we can salvage out of this bag and what's going to go for parts and unfortunately what's going to end up in the trash. So let's go and don our gloves. Again, for those who are joining us, I always wear gloves because I never know where these watches have been. I'm going to have to pretty soon buy another box of rubber gloves. And we'll dig right in and get started. So yeah, here we go, $9.99. It's broken on it. Now, like I said, it was from Value Village. So let's just tear right in and see what we have here. Wow. Well, let's go for this little bright guy here. Well, it says right on it that it's a kid's watch. Yeah, not much to say about this. Although I've mentioned this before in the past, believe it or not, you throw a battery in one of these, you put them on sale for about $5. And at like a flea market, and some little girl will come by, and some little boy who maybe likes yellow, and we'll pick it up. So we're just going to put this off to the side. And then what we have here is a Coleman. That's a Coleman watch. I don't know if you can see that or not. I think in the day, this probably was a bit of a well, the bezel is seized up on it a bit. Anyways, I think in the day this was probably not a. I don't think it's too expensive, but not a cheap watch. Let me see if I can get this going. Coleman. I don't know if that would be from. Who sells Coleman? I think you got the Coleman coolers and stuff like that for camping. Yeah. Interesting. Anyways. Oh, then we got something like this. Let me guess, ECOS. And yes, I was right. Here we go. ECOS. This thing is super cheap. So something like this, I would save the crystal. Crystal looks to be in. Nah, there's a chip in the crystal. Nah, she's probably just going to go keep the hands. That's about it. I can put that over there. What do we have here? Timex. I can tell you right off the bat how I know it was a Timex. Usually when you see in, well, it says Timex right on the battery cell, but usually when I see that indent on the back casing, to me, it's kind of a telltale sign that this would be a Timex. But that and it says Timex right on the back casing. I kind of. Those blue or black? I think that's black hands. That's hard to tell. I wonder how old this is. It's not in bad shape. This I can clean up and salvage. I can actually salvage this. That's just dirt on the. crystal. Yeah, it's just dirt on the crystal. Yeah, I could salvage that. Terrible band, though. God, those are terrible bands. You talk about losing hair. Man, is that ever dirty. That is really dirty. But I want to see if I can salvage this. And then we have, what was that thing with the chain on it? Here we go. Wow, so that's a old wind-up watch. Look at that. No case on it. I'm hoping there's a... Oh my gosh, I think it works. You know, the neat thing is, you know a watch breaks when the... let me get my air blower here. When a watch breaks, usually, I'm just trying to get the... so right in here, this is your balance complete, and then here's your balance wheel, right? Well, I'm not getting any really good focus on this stuff at all. Let's see if I can focus in on that a little better for you. So that's your balance wheel right here. And what I'm just doing is using an air blower, and I'm just trying to kind of kickstart it. The good thing is that the balance wheel does still spin. Well, not spin, sorry. It goes back and forth, actually. It's bad terminology on my part. Which means that the pivots aren't broken. They might be bent, but they're not broken. But anyways, what I was saying is when a watch breaks, a lot of times this is fully wound up. Like the movement is fully wound up. But this is completely unwound, which indicates to me that it's just old. It never broke. It definitely needs servicing, but never broke. Unless the spring inside broke. But it feels like there's some resistance. I don't believe that's the case, because I think that's almost fully wound right there. It wants to be a good watch. Anyways, I can tell also inside there that the pallet fork is also operating. So this thing is probably just old and it just needs to get going again. So it's actually that is quite an attractive piece. This is a beautiful case. Obviously electroplated, but what a beautiful little Swiss movement. You can tell right. Let's see if I can get this even closer. Man, yeah, there we go. So look how nice this is. So right down here, it says Swiss movement. What an attractive little watch. I like that. I really like that. Oh, there we go. There's a nice clean shot of it. The crystal I can clean up. It's an acrylic crystal. And there's the back of it. See if I can get a nice... There we go. Basic movement. Like, there is not much in the movement at all. But there you really get an idea of what I was talking about. So there's your balance wheel in here, right? And then there's the pallet fork is in there. And this is basically... That wheel is still working. So you can see it. Oh, grab my blower. Now that I can get some better... not moving because it's probably... It's hard to get an angle on this. So sometimes you luck out and it starts running, but I want to be very careful with this because I think maybe somewhere in this mess... No, that's not. I was just looking at this piece here, but I don't think that is it. No, that's his battery. I'm going to keep this carefully off to the side. It comes with a bit of a chain. I'm going to keep that off to the side. And then we'll see what else we have here. Go back down a little bit. And then we... Wow. Wow. I like that. That is really cool. So these are screwed down to the lug. Those are actual screws. It's a fossil watch. Stainless steel. Really rough shape. That's got to be all sanded down again, cleaned right up and polished. But so that's it. What does it say on our fossil blue? Fossil blue. That alone, guys, like, folks, literally, that right there. What did I say it was? $9.99 for a bag of broken watches. And look at that. That is amazing. I love that. That is so cool. I love the way that the bracelet just hinges on to the side of the casing like that. Nice band too. Stainless steel. Scratched to oblivion. This thing's been loved, that's for sure. That's how you release it. And I gotta tell you, getting really small wrists, because that's not gonna fit me, I don't think. But that is... I like that. Got the date complication in it. Really simple hands. The dial seems to be in pretty good shape as well. Dial has like a three-dimensional kind of feel to it. Like you can tell that it's... Wow! I can't get over that. That is going to clean up really nice. This I can fix. I just run a gamut of very light sandpapers to re-put a nice grain into that. And then a little bit of polish. That's going to look sharp. Look how dirty that is, eh? Holy cadoodle fence. Wow, I like that. That is... Just look at the way the light dances off the indices and the numbers. The number 12 there. That is so machine looking. I like that. Anyways, that is... Oh, I'm excited about that. I'm going to get that cleaned up. Definitely. What do we got here? Probably some kind of knockoff Rolex or something. No, that says Elgin. Elgin. You know, a long time ago, there was pocket watches made by a company called Elgin. And as the story goes, the company sold their name, like they let it go to the public so anyone can pretty much use it. And I wonder if this is one of those situations where you just have some kind of manufacturer build a cheap... This bracelet is actually really cheap. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible bracelet. Even though the company name is right on the bracelet, this is absolutely horrendous. But the watch itself actually has some, well, not a lot of weight to it, but something. The plating is nicely done. You can really tell the difference. Like right here, you can see how cheap the band is. Like this is all fading. Right there, that's all fading and scratch. But the casing itself is actually really nice. The fluting is really nice as well. The fluting is this basil here. The fluted basil looks actually pretty good too. And you know what makes me kind of happy is, I mean, yeah, of course this is a massive homage to Rolex. Like this couldn't be any more Rolex-y like. And I'll give you a bit of a closer. Let me get a bit of a better look at that. There we go. I know it's hard to imagine this, folks, but once cleaned up, this will actually look pretty nice. And it does say Rolex on it. It does say Elgin. So it's not a knockoff. I mean, it's a homage, which is technically a knockoff. But I mean, honestly, that's pretty well executed. That is a clean look. You know, that is a clean look. I'm not sure whether or not the, I'm wondering if the date complications work. There, flips over to 10. And look at that, Sunday. So that works. Wonder what type of movement is in there. Japanese movement. What a terrible bracelet, though. Oh my God, look at that. They even just did, it's rolled metal. They only plated the one side of it. The underneath is still just a stainless steel. That's a shame. I'll put that, I want to save that, though. I want to put that aside. What else do we have here? Tiger print. Tiger print. That? No name, I guess. Well, even the protective coating is still on the back. Made in China. Chinese movement. He even tells you it's got a Chinese movement in it. That is actually... Okay. Again, I'm going to reiterate this. Not my style, but it's kind of eye-catching. You know, I have a friend who, if I gave this to, could probably lose her as a friend, or she may actually like it, but she does wear once in a while tiger print type outfits, like blouses and stuff. I wonder if she would like that. The case isn't too shabby, actually. I'm pretty sure if I put this on a heavy buffing wheel, I'll probably take the plating right off of it, but there's something kind of eye-catching about this. I may just gift it to her, clean it up, put a better band on it, and then gift it to her. That's a cheap band, but I kind of like that. I like that. You know? Tell me what you think in the comments below. You know, I really love reading your comments, by the way. So what would you say to this? Like, would you know someone that would wear something like that? Or, you know, or would you wear it yourself? I mean, who knows, right? I know it's not my style, but that is kind of a groovy looking. Yeah, it's interesting. I like that. I'm going to keep that. Get that set up. What do we have here? Osta. I don't even know what the hell that is. Ost. Is that even an A? Oh, are those fake? Oh, look at that. It's running too. How can they say it's a bag of broken watches when you can pull one out that's absolutely running? But it's got the fake indices. Or not the fake, the fake complications. I mentioned this before. Like, why put this crap into a watch if they don't work. I hate that. Band isn't too shabby. I got tons of these clasps. It's missing the clasp. I got tons of those. These are fake as well. These pushers are fake. Anyways, that's going for parts. I have a little ladies Timex or Indigo or something. Globus. Oh yeah, I've seen this company before. Boy, I'm not doing well with bezels. Well, here we go. Oh, I think it's got is that a crack in the crystal? No, it's just dirt. Those are handy. Oh, it's missing the pusher. I have pushers though, so that's not a big deal. Interesting. That could go for parts as well, or maybe I'll see what I can do with it. Oh, this here. This is absolute complete garbage. Right off the bat. The band is not salvageable. Even that, look, that's missing a part. I got tons of these hands as well, too. That's gonna go. And what do we have here? We have the Timex. So this is, that's an acrylic crystal. And believe it or not, I can get this crystal looking brand new. Will it adjust? Boy, my camera is slow. There we go. This is, man, has this ever been used? This case is just chunked away. Like, wow, has this thing ever abused, this watch? That is just whacked. This thing has been, what does it say on the back here? Water resistant. (2016) cell. Got lots of those kicking around. But look at the case damage. That's wear and tear. More tear than wear, I'll tell you that right now. Holy Moses, is that ever beaten up? Wonder what kind of life this watch had. Like, I wonder who owned this and caused that much damage to it. Wow. Anyways, I'm going to actually see what I can salvage off of that. And then what do we have here? Fjord. Never even heard of that name before. Fjord. No plating on the case. I like the second hand though. I'll probably save the second hand off of that. Quite honestly, actually, you know something? It sounds really weird, but the indices are applied. Those are actually applied indices. And not... Sorry, I'm kind of getting out of view shot here. I'm trying to look at it. That's actually not that ugly. The dial. I wonder if the dial could be salvaged. I really kind of like the look of it. Man, is she ever abused, eh? Another terrible band. Gosh, these things. Well, that's even broken right there. Oh, that can be repaired. But I'm going to put that over to the parts department. Well, this is an attractive little one. So Swiss. Fortunately with Swiss, it's not stainless steel. This is just cheap electroplating, and they always end up looking like crap. I like the dial, though, but I have tons of these things. Tons of them. Even the band is really cheap on that. Holy Moses. Another one that doesn't have the back peeled off of it. And that. Then we have this one here. Sandwood. Another fake Complications. Nice band, though. That's actually real stitching in the band. That's weird. That band, that is not colored. That is actual real stitching. So the band I'm definitely keeping. That's a nice band. The rest of the watch is crap. Cardinal. Man, I remember when these were popular. That was like the 80s, 90s. I'm keeping that. I don't even know what to say. This is a West clock. You know what? Yeah, I can tell you that. I have tons of these West clocks. This pocket watch is done. There's not even a hope in God's green earth of me doing anything with this. But I do have lots of them, so that's going into a parts bin. I think I'm getting down to the end here. Some kind of a Raleigh knockoff. Oh, it's a Timex. I didn't read that through the... That's a Timex. That's weird. Parts. Yeah. I don't have any words for that. Yeah, no words for this one either. That's done. That's the case back to the pocket watch. Come on, there's got to be something. What do we have here? I can't even read that. I do know one thing, though. That's a wind-up watch. Apparently, it's older because it says right on the front of it how many jewels it has. So I'll probably keep the movement out of that. That's terrible. That's cute, but... That's not stainless steel, unfortunately, because that's actually kind of cute. Parts. Wow, I'm doing a batting 1,000 on Timex tonight. There's another Timex. Another Timex. Holy Moses. And this one here, a Caprice. Actually, I like the hands on that. That I would save off this are the hands. I have a lot of Caprices, by the way. And then this one, sensor. Well, there we go, sensor. And then the case backs. Another Timex. Wow, the Timex tonight. And that's it. Broken band pieces. Sadly, I don't have the case back. There was no case back to the pocket watch. This little thing here. That, I'm going to have to find a case for it. A case back for it. I do have tons of them, so I just got to find one that will fit onto there. This one, I really like that. That's nice. But tonight, the treasure goes to the fossil. That is the treasure for tonight, right there. That is the treasure for tonight. Look at that. That is incredible. Anyways, thank you for watching. I am looking forward to fixing this up. I am really looking forward to fixing this up. If you like these, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. I really enjoy doing these. I really missed it having 2 weeks not doing them. It felt kind of weird because I really got into the habit of Saturday evenings doing video. But again, if you like this, please like and subscribe. And by all means, leave a comment. I love reading the comments. So until next week, bye-bye.